Hey, B. It's Jamie. That's me here. Welcome back to the channel, honey, and welcome back to yet another quick chat. All right, we just gonna chat real quick, like about a few things that's happening out here in the, you know what I'm saying, in the atmosphere or whatever. Okay, first things first. Who do I want to talk about? Let's see. Joe Budden, real quick, real quick. There was some audio that was leaked about Joe Budden, and he was doing like an interview or whatnot with a few people, and he pretty much like revealed that he has faked putting on mhm, during SCX. All right. And he says this on a recent episode of his podcast. Okay. The original episode has since been removed from all platforms, and a new episode has been uploaded with no audio. Okay. I'm glad they took that down because it seemed like a lot of guys just kind of pretty much laughed it off. And for me, when I hear that, I kind of feel like that's another level of assault, in my opinion. Like, you over here faking that. I don't think that's cool. The same way y'all don't want women up there poking holes in y'all shouldn't be up there taking them off before getting it in and not making her aware of what it is that you're doing and making that an agreement that's being made between the both of y'all. Because y'all will be quick to do something like that. And then as soon as the woman ends up pregnant or whatever, is I don't want the kid or whatever the case may be, here goes some money to go ahead and get it snipped. You feel what I'm saying? Or as soon as you do something like that, she can contract something from you, but then you turn it around trying to make it seem like she's the HOE and that she's the one that gave the whatever to you. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, just do right. What's wrong with people? People just don't want to do right these days. Just do right. You feel what I'm saying? Go and find you a little thin something that you could like put on and do with, or go and have a conversation, or find somebody that want what it is that you want. But if that lady ain't trying to smash on you raw, then don't be putting your rawness all inside that lady like that. You know what I'm saying? I guess they got a ton of backlash about that. So they decided to go ahead and take down that conversation. They should have. But there were some people that gave tweets, and I actually wanted to check out some of these tweets here. Somebody says, did y'all take this episode down? Someone says they did. I hope it ain't because of the condom joke. That wasn't even that bad according to you. And it's crazy because a lot of the guys feel like it wasn't even that bad. Someone else says, I had a feeling it was that because I was surprised they left that in. That quote unquote joke would have been an issue because of what that translates to today. Right. And then someone else says, yeah, joke was wild for 2022, but he also said it's something he did before, but I can see other outlets going crazy with it. Right. But I just feel like, people have felt, so women have felt uncomfortable. Like, people are saying, this person is saying like that joke would have been bad based on what it translates to today. And it's like, y'all saying a joke because he said it on his show when he's laughing about it, but that's not a joke. It could have been women that didn't know that that's what he was doing. That's why he said he snuck and he would sneak and take it off, or fake like he's putting it on. You feel what I'm saying? Um, yeah, he faked putting it on. Obviously, that's not what those ladies wanted. So they probably, once they found out in that moment, they probably felt very uncomfortable about it at that time. But y'all trying to translate it and make it seem like it's a 2022 thing. No, no, I'm sure it's been around for a very long time. It's just that we probably bring more and more and more attention to it now, currently, but it didn't make it right then, and they don't make that shit right now. But whatever, girl. Let's go ahead and keep going. See what else these people are saying over here. Somebody says wonders why at Joe Budden and the Joe Budden podcast new EP isn't playing. Finds out through Reddit because he removed condoms during starts to feel icky as fuck. Somebody says, P.S., men are horrible because one, they think saying this on a podcast won't have scrutiny. Two, the fact the episode was released with this illegal admission still in it is baffling. And three, I have listened to this podcast, so obviously I am a shitty person. All right. Someone else says, I definitely didn't think that joke by Joe Budden was that serious. Okay, says another man. This world is getting softer and softer. Well, his DICK should have got softer and softer as he was taking that condom off when that lady didn't really want that. I'm sure that's not what you wanted. You feel what I'm saying? And of course, you as a man would say that it's not that serious until it becomes serious, i.e., Now that can be considered assault in some places, okay? And it wasn't that serious until what? Now a child is probably involved, or it wasn't that serious until now somebody has an incurable disease or something. You feel what it is that I'm saying? So let's not answer that we did. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't play like that. Don't do that. That's not cool, you know? So take that SHI down. Don't do that. All right. But let me go ahead and keep going because what else did I want to talk to y'all about today? Give me a second. Let me see what else I got over here on my list. This worth talking about. The baby, another problematic person. Okay. So the baby, unfortunately is feeling like he's the blackballed. He feeling like he blackballed. Girl, that is comical to me. It's crazy how you could be on top and then you hit the bottom. Some people are feeling like he's blackballed. I did see a rant that academics was going on accusing Ebro. I believe Ebro is of Hot 97, accusing him of having something to do with the baby's downpour in sales. I believe they said the baby probably wasn't going to sell more than 17,000 records or something. Let me double check if I see if I have that. Because the baby says something about him not selling 16,000 units. That's about the most they feel he's going to sell this week, okay, or at least in his first week of sales. But previously, he was able to sell hundreds of thousands. That also could be because I mean, maybe things change. People ain't buying stuff like that no more. Okay, they buying less and less and less. They got all these streaming platforms, so they probably just gonna stream the music versus downloading, buying the album and stuff. So that may have a contributing factor. I can't say that is that he's blackballed. I mean, this man literally went on to, I believe it was Lollapalooza, and clowned gay people and people living with HIV. Are you serious? So much so, I think then he lose a few concert gigs and stuff, and then later on that year he dogged the hell out of Danny Lake, embarrassed her down to the social media. Like, let's not put all of this on Ebro. I don't know what Ebro has to do with, you know, restricting artists from elevating. Okay, and Ebro did say something that was real interesting, you know. But before I get to what he said, I just wanted to highlight some of this could very well be because of the baby, or maybe you just don't have a good team with you to help you promote like you did in the past. You feel what I'm saying? But Ebro did say something, because academic says the baby last project in 2020, Blame It on Baby, sold 124,000 in the first week. His new project, after being blackballed by Ebro, according to academics, Apple Music is scheduled to do less than 20K thousand. He says, now y'all understand my Ebro combo. He says DSPs or whatever control who is hot and who is not. He says people fall out of favor with them and you're done, right? So then Ebro says it's funny, SHI, when artists get hot, is always how they built themselves up. And when stuff start to go low, okay, when they on the downpour, they always try to put it off on the radio, like the radio people are restricting them. They blame the radio, they blame the DJs, they blame the platforms, they blame the labels. But when you was on your way up, though, it was all on you, right? You did everything by yourself, so nobody wanted to admit the impact that radio and other platforms, you know, have on a person's career. But Ebro also says Apple Music is not the only platform. Based on this dummy's logic, the baby should be doing well on that platform he works for. Is it? Okay. So that's on the baby. You know? So I mean, Ebro is trying to say, don't be trying to don't put that on me. Don't put that on me. Okay. Some of that he gonna have to take his own fault for, take his own blame for. That's on him. I do thoroughly believe that it's really all on the baby. And it's like, and Ebro not lying. Like, it's so many different radio stations out here. Maybe you need to hit some of the smaller markets. Maybe this is a moment for him to go back, like you starting over, like you had the hustle to get up to where you was the last time, hitting those smaller markets, interviewing with them different people. Them smaller markets would love to sit up there and interview you because you bringing a lot of views today, you know, or a lot of listens or whatever to their platform or whatever. He just got to figure out the strategy that's gonna work for him, because obviously whatever he was doing a while ago ain't working. So he need to figure out something new to make it work going forward. All right. And it's just so funny to watch it because you sit up here and act like you untouchable, only for you to end up being touched. You sit up here and act like you untouchable, and now don't nobody want to touch your album. Yikes. Okay. But either way, honey, good luck. Let's go ahead and move on. Who else I want to talk about? Olivia of G Unit, the singer. Okay, she was on Love and Hip Hop New York at one point. Miss Girl is in, well, she was engaged, now married. Okay, I do believe she's living out there in Dubai. And she did an interview on a podcast where they pretty much asked her about ever being approached by any housewives. And she says, yes, she was approached, or at least her team was approached for her to be a part of Real Housewives of Dubai. And at this moment, they are still in communications on that to figure out what's what. You know what I'm saying? But she says she try not to get in the middle of all of that until it's time for go mode. Like once everything is clear, that's when she wants to move forward and just like really blast it and tell people about it. Olivia doing Real Housewives of Dubai, I wouldn't even be mad at it. I want to see Olivia back on TV. I would not mind tapping into and seeing what she's doing, because I know for me, and it's no shade or anything to her, I was always wondering, where is Olivia? How is she surviving? What is she doing? You know what I'm saying? I don't Her career never really got a chance to get off the ground and blow up like we would have wanted to see, or at least I would have wanted to see. So I've just been wondering, like, how has she, like, what's she been doing in life? Where's she been at? What's been going on? Like, what you doing? Like, what you got going on, girl? So for her to be over there living in Dubai, and I really do see, or at least I don't, I believe, because I don't know a whole lot, but I do believe, girl, if you living out there in Dubai, girl, you gotta have a coin. You've got somebody over there gotta have money between her and her husband. Okay. So I want to see what that life is giving to Miss Olivia. If y'all add her in, I don't think I'll be mad. But you know who seems to be mad? Miss Caroline Brooks. Caroline Brooks hopped onto social media. Go, Caroline. One thing about Caroline gonna tell you what's on her mind. Caroline is not going to sugarcoat. She's going to be thoroughly honest with you. And I have to go see, where's this tweet that this lady done put out here with her disrespectful self. Caroline says, she says, really, Olivia? Who in our circle of friends on Dubai even knows you? Is this a prank or is it clout? Rubberish. Hashtag Real Housewives of Dubai. Now, see, Miss Caroline, I didn't even know who you was, Miss Married to a White Man. Okay, I didn't even know who you were, girl, until this show came around. So for you to sit up there and try and play that lady like don't nobody know her to my circle of friends, I'm sure Phaedra know her. Don't you know Phaedra? I'm sure Phaedra is familiar with Olivia, girl. You ain't gotta be like that, honey. Y'all go ahead and add Miss Olivia to the cast so we can really see what's going on over there in Dubai and with Miss Olivia. I would not be mad at it. She may just be a friend of the show. You know what I'm saying? I mean, were all of y'all really friends when this show came about? You know, so it's like, do you not know how Real Housewives work, Miss Caroline? Because oftentimes there is somebody that comes on the show, they don't know each other, but they act like, oh, I met her down the street, I met her in the gym. They come up with these storylines like people really knew the person, but they didn't. But you over there throwing shade, girl. You over here giving to me, Miss Caroline. It's looking like, dang, they must have already confirmed that she's gonna be on the show. So let you go ahead and be the first person to throw your shot at the new girl. So when she comes on the show, you can have some type of, beef or whatever it is going on. You can go ahead and get the ball rolling. Like that's what it sounded like. Like, was she confirmed? I would like to know. Either way, honey. Good luck. Okay. Speaking of housewives, honey, we have to talk about Remy Ma, because they're saying that Remy Ma was being interviewed or whatnot. She was definitely being considered for Real Housewives of New York City. And they decided to decline her from being on that show because they realized she lives full time in Real Housewives. I mean, she lives full time in New Jersey. I don't think New Jersey that far from New York. But here's the thing. A lot of these housewives don't even live in no damn, especially in Atlanta. They don't live in Atlanta. Girl, Duluth. Girl, Duluth is damn near an hour or so out from Atlanta, where Miss Portia was out there living, honey, up the street and around the corner with Miss Nene Leaks. Girl, they is very much so far out. The truest housewife you got in Atlanta is probably going to be Candy Burgers. All right. I think that Kenya and Marlo may live closer to Sandy Springs or some girl. So it's like, let's not. Don't be trying to use that as an excuse. I honestly don't even know how Miss Remy Ma would actually fit in with those ladies of New York. They would not be able to take her. I just don't see that. I mean, are y'all gonna invite Ebony K. Williams back? She's probably never gonna go back. I don't know. I thought that they were still trying to like recast and figure out what's gonna happen with New York City, but can we see Remy Ma as a housewife? I'm willing to see it. I'm willing to see it. I don't want to hear nobody say that they can't see her as a housewife, even with her past history as a rapper. Because if y'all feel like she too rough and tough or anything, girl, we had Nene Leaks down here in Atlanta. Okay, she gives me a little bit of Nene Leaks vibes, but not so much as um attitude all the time. I feel like Miss Remy may have grown up just a tad bit. So I mean, I wouldn't mind checking her out and seeing what she give, even if it's just a friend of the show. Get her a little friend of the show and just ease her in. But I just don't necessarily see Remy fitting in with those New York wives or those New Jersey wives. I don't feel like neither one of them really gonna be able to take her. Okay. Now see, Marge, you give a lot of people a lot of SHI down there in New Jersey, and you too just a little bit, Teresa. But I, for some reason, I've taken a liking to you more than Marge. But girl, Marge, you're not gonna be able to handle Miss Remy. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't necessarily see Remy fitting in with the girls, but I wouldn't mind seeing her as a little friend of the show. You know what I'm saying? Over there sipping a little tea and trying to, do something a little different over there with the ladies or whatnot. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, girls. I mean, y'all let me know. Can y'all see it? Would y'all want to see it? I feel like y'all already tippity tapping to let me know. No, Jamie. No, we're not interested. Like that's what it's giving. But either way, good luck. Let's go ahead and talk about Latto real quick because Latto put up a tweet. And this is what the tweet says. She says, a while ago, this artist called another artist, she put in parentheses, someone else I know was there and heard it on speakerphone. So she didn't hear this on speakerphone. Someone else did. They were in the studio with an artist that overheard another artist tell this to someone else. She says, and the person said, why the hell you doing a song with that little ass girl? And she says, I know they feel dumb now, LOL. She says, I never even let them know I knew about it either. But then she turned around and deleted the tweet. So a lot of people started to think that she was talking about Nikki. And I'm like, it could have been about anybody. Now, some people feel like she was talking about Nikki because she did a song with Gucci Man. And Gucci was like, why are you doing a song with a last girl? Now, when I went through her catalog trying to see who else she did a song with, I was like, dang, that Gucci does sound like that one could fit. It sounded like that one could fit. But the thing for me was I don't even think Nicki and Gucci even talk. I don't think Nicki Minaj and Gucci even talk to each other. So why would that come out of her mouth? I mean, she did say a few years ago, but I don't think Gucci and Nicki have talked in a while. Just my opinion. So maybe it was somebody else, somebody completely different. But because y'all want them to beef yet again, if I was Nicki, I'd be so tired. My fans always trying to include me on some beef every week. Every week is somebody new y'all want me to fight. Like, girl, calm down. I'm over here fighting with Papa Bear, trying to get him to eat his food. Okay, for y'all to be sitting over here and got me over here supposed to be worried about somebody else. Girl, I don't care about what she got going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, she should be tired. Okay, so because of that tweet, a lot of people start dragging her. Telling us, put an ad on it, put a name on it, da 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 da. And I'm like, but why she got to? It's the fact that y'all heard her just give her thoughts on a situation, just give her thoughts on the situation, and y'all just immediately start going off on this woman. And I said, y'all giving her all this hate, and y'all don't even know who she's talking about. Y'all giving her hate based off of who you think that she's talking about. And I'm glad she didn't say no name. So now what? So now what? And it could be a situation where somebody asked her, why you doing this song with this last girl back when she was on a rap game or something. And come to find out she the one that blew up, and maybe that person didn't. And she never said anything about it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it was given to me. She blew up. They probably in their words like, man, dang it, maybe I should have did a track with her before she blew up, or whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying? But people that simple minded gonna bring it right on back to Miss Nikki, girl. Like, she talking about Nikki. But y'all let me know who y'all think she was really talking about over there on the Twitter, girl. But that's all that I got. Wanted to come to you guys real quick with a quick chat. Go ahead and hop down in the comments. Let me know your thoughts about everything that I just discussed today on the quick chat, honey. I'm Jamie, that's me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Jamie That's Me. And I'll catch you guys in the next one, honey. Bye-bye.